I should also mention the rule set's a little bit different this time. Well, the settings are a little bit different. Last year, we normally start at landing site, but this year we'll be starting, well, at least by default, we'll be starting at Great Temple Energy Controller, which opens up more of the game a little bit earlier, instead of the same, arguably boring start. Yeah, it just opens up a little bit more, a little faster.
I was actually kind of worried. I was looking through I was watching our other matches going on. I think it's SpeedGaming, regular SpeedGaming, and I was a little bit worried when I was going through my practice runs because starting at Great Temple, it's like I am 25 minutes into this run and I have not gotten anywhere close to where I would normally feel like I should be in a run. So it definitely throws off your routing. It definitely throws off your timing, but it's exciting in a different way of, okay, I got to figure out exactly what's going on with this, and it's definitely more interesting than just a standard starting area.
Yeah. Yeah, it's also, I think it was inspired by the weeklies because that's where we started the weekly races. The difference between the weeklies and the tournament is that we have final bosses turned on, and main power bombs and main missile launcher aren't required. So once you get an expansion, you can use it. Opens up arguably more of the game earlier, just to give you more routing options. But the seeds might last a little bit longer if, well, since you have to fight final bosses, so Screw Attack and Spider are hard required. Can't skip those, unlike in the weeklies where you could, sometimes, depending on where the keys were.
And then I was just looking back at the sheet for our GAs, and I'm not seeing any for this race, so it should just be a standard.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty standard seed tonight, whenever you're watching. And we're just waiting for the runners to ready up in the race time. Okay. They're ready. It's going to be a bit of a delay, but they are off, and we'll be seeing that soon. Oh, yes, I forgot to mention, thanks, chat. We also have progressive suits, but no progressive grapple in Screw Attack, so you can find Screw Attack first. You don't always have to pick up grapple first before finding that. And we're off.
Here we go.
So since we start at Great Temple, they're going to get their, they're going to get their Violet translator right off the bat. And by that, I mean the first or second item, because they need it to get out. And since they start here, you will hear happy music during the Dark Alpha Splinter boss fight instead of the normal boss music that you would normally hear, because I think being in this room triggers that music layer. So just a interesting little quirk there.
And if I remember correctly, with them finding those 5 missiles, yep, they can go ahead and use those because require main missile and main power bomb launcher is off for this. So anything you find, you can use right off the bat.
By the way, do you have audio for the commentary stream?
I do.
Hmm. Okay. I just wasn't hearing it because my headphones were turned down. Somebody said you were, it was picking up your voice. So I just had them blasting. I can hear it now. Okay, thanks, Pyro. Not much to say here. We're just getting all of their mandatory early game checks out of the way. It's not going to be much route divergence until they get like bombs, space jump, and beams.
And Xbro going back up to get the violet hint.
Yeah. Yeah, always a good idea. Some people prefer to save warp and check it then, but there have been times where that hint can burn you, and if you had just went back to read it first, you could have saved time routing somewhere else that you needed to go instead of where you thought you should have went.
And I didn't get a good look, but I don't think Illiaster checked the ceiling there at Transport B access.
Me neither. Let's see if we can get another look from Xbro.
Oh,
Emerald. Looks like
Emerald.
Yeah, I think it's Emerald. Oh, that's so rude. It's right by a missile door, too. Why would those crates drop missiles? Not worth it anyway. Illiaster can go to GFMC if he wants to. Although, with these settings, I would personally recommend saving that until you kill Jump Guardian, if you can, so you can get both items in one go. And right now, he is attempting the task jump, as we call it. It's a slope jump up to that little platform. It's very precise, but you get it, you can get the item up there. I didn't see what it was, but it must be important. Oh, Dark Beam.
Oh,
No wonder. Okay. And Xbro is leaving it behind for now.
and Illiaster's deciding to come back and get it later because that is burning way too much time.
Yeah.
I gotta admit,
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I've been trying to get that for months now to get that task jump, and I still have not gotten it once, so I cannot say I fault him.
Yeah, it's pretty finicky. It's one of those that I either get first try or just can't get for the life of me. Well, first try is a lie. First few tries. The extended dashboard is easier. Probably learn those. Oh my god. No need to even do that. Amber, 3 rooms away from. I couldn't catch all that.
From a morph ball system.
Okay.
I believe our battleground. Was it battleground or was it? The other hint was life support system. I don't think it was battleground. It's been that kind of day.
A Curse Lake.
Curse Lake. Thank you. I'm sorry.
You're good. Can't tell what that is. Didn't glow. It didn't look immediately or obviously important. So could just be an expansion.
We're gonna hope, because that is probably what the worst item you have to backtrack and get in possibly the entire game.
Yeah. One of them. And yes, unfortunately, Xbro forgot his dark beam, so hopefully on the second trip, you'll see it. He should be right in his line of sight from where he comes out. Oh, well, there's Amber. So there must be a more boss system nearby.
3 away from there would be Aegon Temple, I believe.
Yeah, might be vanilla bombs. Illiaster saving before committing to Bomb Guardian, which is a smart move in general. Because people have soft lock there before without space jump or anything else that would get them out.
I do that about twice a week.
Yeah. And vanilla bombs are fairly common, so it's easy to make that mistake without saving first. And we have launcher. So any missile we've shot is now on logic. So we have another key up top. Mining station A. There is a way to get that without spider ball and power bombs. If Illiaster knows about it, he can just jump on the wasp hive and then just do some standable terrain to reach the item that way. There's also a couple other ways, but I don't know them personally.
I'm going to be absolutely honest with you. I saw that for the first time, I think, this evening, whenever I was watching the 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock stream Eastern, and I'm like, oh, that's a thing. I got to remember that.
Yeah, pretty useful.
Oh, and our first joke hint.
Illiaster's not going for it. Might not know it. Or doesn't feel comfortable with it if he does.
I guess that's my biggest problem in running is I know a lot of these tricks, but I'm not nearly comfortable enough with them to actually use them in a tournament sense and not go, okay, this is going to waste a good 5 minutes of time of me trying this and going, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, when I could have just come back later.
Yeah, and you know, multis are good for that because when you're in BK, you practice. Throwing that out there.
Ooh, boost ball on Bomb Guardian.
Yeah. Which does open up Crossroads, I believe, since Dark Beam is, well, it opens it up for Illiaster. Xbro would have to backtrack for his Dark Beam. It looks like they're gonna have to go back now since they don't have bombs to progress any further. They could go to labs.
And there's our boost ball hit. Thanks, game.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Illiaster's going to labs. So it's going to be using the boost ball to break through the floor, which I only found out you can do recently.
No, Dark Beam, that'll open up Dark Samus 1, I believe. That'll open up Command Center, Storage B, quite a few things. Oh, actually, no, that'll still open up Dark Samus 1, go through Dark Door. I was thinking about him going, wait, nope, you gotta have bombs for that, and then I went, oh, wait.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, they can go through the other way, where you see the Dark Samus cutscene, but you just reload the room.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that for about 2 seconds and went, oh, right, there's a dark beam door there. Get out of that room that would normally soft lock you in there.
Yeah. Wait, Illiaster has bombs? I didn't see him get bombs. I don't see them in the,
No, I don't believe anybody's found bombs yet. It may have been an accidental misclick by tracking. There we go. It has been that kind of week for technology, so these things absolutely do happen. Let's see, and Illiaster choosing to go check storage B first.
I always get those letters mixed up. I only know for sure that storage C is the super missile bar.
Only reason I can remember is D is Dark Beam from the inside. And Illiaster remembering he can't get through here because no bombs yet.
Nice.
I was doing that in one of the scenes the other night where this also has Cannonball available as an item. I was doing that where I didn't realize that I forgot that Cannonball also gives you the pseudo boost ball. So I got halfway through Sanctuary and went, oh, where did my boost ball? Oh, I messed up.
Yeah. Yeah, I also forgot to mention that Cannonball is a thing in these tournament settings this year, unlike last year, where it was only a gentleman's agreement thing, but now it's in by default. There's one per seed, unless the runners agree to more or none. Oh, and I should also explain, Cannonball is a state that you get from doing some shenanigans that I don't know about, so I won't try to speak on, but it basically gives you the state that you're in when you're getting shot out of a morph ball cannon, and it normally ends once you hit the plate and drop down to the ground. But with the shenanigans done, you can get that state not permanently, but until you go into a morph ball cannon and lose it. And like Reed said, it gives you the pseudo boost ball. You can boost, but you can't break crates with boost. You're invincible to all damage while you're in morph ball form. And some enemies are weak to it, and it does like 50,000 damage per frame or something like that. So
Yeah, just an absolutely insane amount of damage per tick. But my main thing was I've had it and went, okay, cool. And then went all the way through Sank without hitting a cannon, and then got to somewhere where I needed boost ball after I'd hit a cannon and went, oh.
yeah.
I think it was, I'm trying to think of the name of it.
Sand King?
Main gyro chamber, I think.
Oh, right.
Where you boost up and then spider ball onto that, and then have to boost or cannon up to that, and you have to boost off of it to jump off. And I'm going, why is it not? Oh, right.
Yeah. Thanks for explaining in chat, THK.
And Dark Samus 1, and by Dark Samus 1.
Yeah. Power bombs, they're OP. She's also weak to, she's also weak to Annihilator Beam, which is maybe 15 to 20 shots, and she's dead. You can just spam them really fast. Dark Beam also helps because those extra particles linger around and do extra damage. Although Light Beam is the easiest to hit her with, I believe. And if I'm not mistaken, it actually does a little bit more damage than Dark Beam.
I honestly can't remember. I thought that for some reason, I have it in my head that I could be completely wrong, that the Dark Samus 1 fight considers her a standard-based enemy, so Dark Beam still did more damage than Light Beam, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what the actual damage numbers are. I just know that Light Beam is easier to hit with, and the Dark Beam particles that linger around add extra damage, at least from my observations.
Speaking of Light Beam...
Next. Wait, where was that? I missed it.
Light Beam at Mining Station Access.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest, I could not tell from just looking at that if that was an E-Tank or if that was a visor.
It's hard to tell on commentary screen. Even with the slightly better quality Discord has, for me at least.
It looked more vertical than horizontal, so I wasn't sure. I'm going,
THK says it's an E-Tank.
Okay. He knows better than I do, I'll believe him.
Yeah.
Morph Ball Bomb 2 rooms away from landing site. So is that going to be Dark Trooper? Dark Missile Trooper, possibly?
Let me see. Yeah, I'm not sure if like 3 rooms away counts that the first room that you're in, that the room that the hint's in, or the wait, what am I trying to say?
2 rooms away.
Oh, 2 rooms away. Okay. Misread that. Yeah, could be there.
We're about to find out. See, chat saying Xbro going back to light beam, but I don't think he has power bombs, or we know he doesn't have standard morph bombs. No bombs yet, so that's why he just went past it.
And storage D is the dark beam door. Is that right?
Yes.
One in the one after command center.
Yeah. No. That's storage C. Storage D is the Samus 1.
Okay.
Storage C was Sky Temple Key this time. I mean, we're at. I'm sorry, Storage B was Sky Temple Key. Storage C we haven't seen yet because Storage C is super locked. Thank you, THK. I apologize. I'm going to have to say I do feel a little bit better about my practice runs now because we're at 23 and a half minutes and still no Dark World.
Yeah. Interesting. I always find it kind of funny when early game items troll the runners like this because they end up in really weird spots that are unusual.
And getting them warped back to Umos with for Xbro. And Dark Aegon Key at Compound.
It's a nice little reminder that you need to kill Jump Guardian first before getting the ship item.
That makes me so happy because I cannot tell you how many times I go, why isn't it here back before that was added?
Yeah, it's a Rando exclusive feature.
And Xbro going back to get his emerald since he's the one that looked at it and Illiaster did not. And while the pass diverge, we're still going to come back for a high five here at the save station.
Yeah, I believe Dark Beam was locked by something that Xbro didn't have yet.
Dark was the task jump item.
Yeah, he didn't have space jump, and then once he got it at Aegon Elevator, I guess he just forgot about it. But, still forgotten. No, wait, he hasn't.
No, Xbro's got his Dark Beam. He went back for it.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was getting runners mixed up. Or, I don't know.
Yeah, it's been a long week. I know it's Tuesday, but it's been a long week.
Yeah.
And Xbro should be picking up his light beam. There we go.
Let's see. Okay. I almost thought they had tortoise access, but they don't do. They would still need supers or super. Stuck in Aegon for now.
Yeah, the only way we would get to Torvs would be Seekers right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, from here. Might as well kill Jump Guardian though.
Oh, here we go.
Dark World access. Yep.
Here's that jump you're talking about. And Xbro going the long way through the puzzle.
Yeah. The thing with this puzzle is that the third part of it is the only one that counts, so you can just skip to that one.
There's a little slope jump right there next to that third platform that you can get up, hit that, jump back on that platform, then bomb jump up, and you're golden.
Yeah. Little boost kill.
Illiaster laying a perfect power bomb to take out both of the Dark Pirates, and then immediately boosting one into a corner and just abusing him into there with Boost Ball.
Something really satisfying about doing that. Can't put my finger on it, but it's just feels good.
But to be fair, they deserve it.
Yeah. They're bad guys. They deserve bad things.
Oh, just barely missing the block. See, and that's what I was talking about with the tricks. It's like, I know the trick, I can do the trick semi-reliably, but I know I'm going to burn time if I try it and fail it. Thankfully, it wasn't a whole ton of time for Illiaster, but that's what I was talking about earlier. Just it hurts when it's like, I know this trick, I've done it a million times, and as soon as you get into an actual tournament play, that one or two times that you hit it, thankfully he didn't burn a bunch of time retrying it, but...
Yeah. And that urge to keep, like, trying and burn time is just... It's hard to resist when normally you're so consistent at it that you're just like, why can't I get it? And you just want to prove to the game that, you know, you can do it, despite But your failed attempts.
All these people on stream just saw me do this and not be able to do it. I need to show them I actually do know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to say what little dignity I have. Nobody likes taking the walk of shame away from something they just gave up on.
Ooh, screw attack.
Oh, screw attack. Thought it was a suit.
To be fair, until we find Dark Suit, Screw Attack is going to be almost just as good in Dark World until we get that Dark Suit. Since while you're in Screw Attack animation, you do this, take the same damage reduction for Dark Suit as you normally would having it.
Yep, it helps you get Plane of Dark Worship early if you have enough E-tanks. Like, I still wouldn't recommend doing that without at least 4, 5.
Oh, 4 or 5 at minimum.
Yeah. But it's doable.
Xbro cutting it a little close here.
He'll be fine. Most runners who go through here early, it's always a energy low event, but there's enough safe zones that you'll be fine. And Illiaster's doing is firing 27 uncharged light shots to damage down Jump Guardian before triggering the fight. And then once you trigger the fight, 1 or 2 more shots, and he's dead.
Just like Harry Potter and the invisibility cloak, you're actually there even if you can't see you.
Yeah. Xbro shooting charge light, I would recommend uncharged light because it has a higher DPS, so it's faster.
Not only that, but charged light only really locks on well and hits all of your shots if you have something to lock on to. And that's the problem you run into, is running out of your light ammo before you actually get into the Jump Guardian fight.
It's a very convenient spider location.
THK correcting me. It's not the same reduction as Dark Suit. Screw Attack, Dark World is 1.4 DPS or damage per second, and Dark Suit's 1.2 damage per second.
Okay.
So just want to get that retraction in there where THK is correcting me for not knowing exactly what I'm talking about and just going off memory.
Wasn't sure about that either. Slightly more damage. Yeah, I've heard similar things.
And that is the door that kills me way too often.
Which one? I looked
The one where Illiaster just came through, coming back from Dark Aegon Temple to a Judgment Pit, where a Jump Guardian is, where that door just does not like to open for way too long, and you just kind of stand there going, okay, I this should have opened by now. I'm just sitting here taking damage. What's going on?
This door that he just went through right here, that would be my pick for one of the worst doors here. First one being Battleground Super Door.
Yes.
From the Super Lock side. I've died to that door more times than I should. It's very embarrassing. For some reason, I thought that missile was Amber. So yeah. Now I think they're headed to Torvis. We have Torvis access with Light and Dark Beam, um, Amber, and Emerald. There's a lot they can do there now.
No, I guess my main thought here is we have the portal access, and we have boost ball. Why did we not check the item up there up top at our boost ball track as we came through to go to the safe station?
Crossroads?
Yeah.
God, I don't remember what was there. I think I routed in later, though.
Let's see. Illiaster looking like we're going back to compound, check that jump guardian item, and getting a reliquary check. Missile related upgrade, so no. Nothing overly important to have to go get there, thankfully.
It could be Seekers.
Oh, that's true. I'm used to that saying missile system instead of upgrade, so you're absolutely right. It could be Seekers. That would be...
Yeah.
Ooh. And that's all 3 Dark Aegon keys for Illiaster. Illiaster. I may be completely mispronouncing that. If I am, I severely apologize.
As far as I know, that's how it's pronounced. He's never corrected me, so...
If you're watching this after the tournament, please come yell at me if I am pronouncing it wrong.
I don't think I've ever heard Illiaster yell. Pretty chill.
Pyro saying we're good, so Illiaster. All right, perfect. That's how I read it. And I'm like, I didn't ask him before. Xbro I've got. The other one's like, oh no. Ooh, is that grapple beam?
Didn't catch it. Sunburst. Normally I would cheer Illiaster for skipping that, but, well, not normally. In the past I would have, but recently discovered it's pretty good for a Grapple Guardian.
Yes. But my main thing is you have screw attack. That's one of those items where it's not going to take you that much time out of your way to get it. Jump over, jump back, go back to what you were doing. I don't understand leaving it on the table, especially when it could save you some time later.
Yeah. It's possible that Illiaster may feel behind. Although, I can't really tell who's ahead or behind at this point, because they've kind of done more or less the same route. so far.
Very close. The only advantage that Illiaster has right now is all 3 Dark Aegon keys if he wanted to go do a Morbus.
Yeah. He might be holding off on a Morbus until he gets a hint, because a Morbus does bait you sometimes. That's why some people call him a Morbait.
But that might be what we're seeing right now. Those going back for a Morbus now that he got that 3rd Dark Aegon key at Compound.
Oh, okay. See if it's bait or if it's worth it.
I can't think of anything else that he might be going back for right now. We haven't really picked up any other items.
Hey, Guido. How you doing? If Morbus has something, it could put Illiaster. Well, it could give Illiaster a big advantage because Xbro unfortunately did not use the 2nd layer of Mining Station A to get that key. So it's going to need, well, actually, no, I'm done. You can get it now. He has both ball upgrades.
And just cheeseburger.
Yeah.
But that'd be his first cheeseburger,
yeah,
so definitely
that's
worth
right.
getting.
So I was right. Yeah.
Because
oh well, there's
Elliot. Yeah, he's picking it up here.
I don't
but
know
yeah,
how
I'm missing his other.
Yeah, I glanced away for a split second and I missed what was in there. That's what he was getting. Oh, names.
Oh, and main PBs. Power bombs for everyone. Oh, and actually a really good time check. So we're gonna go ahead and get this Sky key.
Lucky find.
And main power bombs give you 3 power bombs for this tourney setup as well. I forgot to mention that earlier.
Yeah, and I think the reason for that is because in case something is at Hollowbot or dead without having regular bombs yet. And the power bombs actually get you out of the slots, and you need 3 because the 4th one automatically spits you out.
Got really lucky in a practice seat the other day, and main power bomb was there at the compound. I'm going, all right, I'll take 6. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, main power bombs, E-tanks, and progressive suits or progressive grapples are the best items to do. At GFMC.
Yep, Illiaster can't go back the way he came. Got to go the other way. Well, no, you can just spawn up there, can't you?
Yeah.
That's my fault.
Turn it. Oh my god. Turn them up. Oh my god. Terminal fall abuse.
Terminal fall abuse. There we go.
Yes.
It's been a long week for everyone. Let's see where. Well, actually, with him being where he is, might see. Might be Spider. Might check Spider while he's over here.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, PJ. It is only Tuesday, but it's gonna be a long week full of really good matches. But it's only Tuesday.
I mean, the week could have started on last Tuesday. Like, that was a week ago, so technically that's a week.
I kind of like the way you're thinking there, Op. I really do.
Yeah, I'm just trying to justify my mush mouth.
Xbro grabbing the cheeseburger he missed earlier. Hey, Finn. Well, we are at our third or fourth high five now. It's been fairly linear. Oh, Dark Samus getting away from the power bomb there.
Yeah, the best way to do that is like morph as soon as the fight starts, go to the left around the pillar in the middle, and she'll almost always follow you there. And then once you meet, you bomb. She's dead. Works 99% of the time.
Xbro's got to be at least a little careful here, down to 70.
Yeah. Oh, the RNG is not being nice either.
No, it is not. Alright, he should be okay. There we go.
Pre-cutscene pause.
Dude, I do that way too often.
We all
and
do.
Illiaster going for the spider checks.
It's like Illiaster's debating whether he has enough health for this check.
I would farm a little bit if I was him, but I've died way too often to.
Like technically with the boost, he can do it fast enough, but can't be clumsy at it.
Like I said, I've died way too often to early stuff that. Missile-related upgrade and a key. Inghive. All right, so disposable key after Spider Guardian, so nothing major there. So here we are, almost an hour in. It's still no suits.
Only 2 E-tanks. I say the main items they're probably looking for are supers and seekers and either a suit or enough E-tanks to go check ins. Most runners like first priority mid game. You check them as soon as possible, you can just streamline the rest of everything.
Let's see. What do you think? Next item, I'm thinking possibly supers to go back and check a few of these super locks.
Yeah, that would be good.
And our third Sky Temple key. Unfortunately, no cobalt yet, so no way to check these hints.
Yeah. Illiaster doing a BSJ to shorten this puzzle. There's several ways to do it. I personally use a slope jump near the door leading to vault.
Oh, barely missing it.
Yeah, and then you can jump over and walk along the track. And the hardest part for me is jumping back into that bomb slot. It's like you have to line it up. I think you have to line up the target reticule alongside the left side of that red thing in front of you, or maybe slightly over from it.
But recovering from it beautifully. That's getting on the second try and getting back onto the main puzzle.
Yeah. Yeah, but ideally, it's a way to, skip the puzzle. Or at least part of it.
And I'm not gonna lie, I've been playing this game since it came out forever ago, and up until very, very recently, did not put together 2 and 2 of those little red lines on either side of the track. That's where you're supposed to lay bombs.
Yeah. That's a little visual key. Not checking the ball. Unless, did Illiaster check ball?
I believe so. Let me.
I might have just missed it then.
No, I'm sorry. He did not check ball.
Okay. Yeah, he has everything he needs to check it. I'm surprised he didn't. Maybe he's remembering now. No. Trying to make my turn.
Understandable. But still with no suits at an hour in, every E-tank's going to count right now.
So he's giving up on it, though. Couldn't tell what that was in transit station, but didn't look too important. Annihilator.
Ooh, Annihilator.
Nice.
And absolutely beautifully done. Take advantage of that Metroid Prime physics of if you can see it, it looks like you can stand on it, you can stand on it.
Yep.
And Illiaster choosing not to check Vault, instead warping back to Umos.
Yeah, I have to admit, I've been neglecting Xbro's side of things a little bit.
I'm the same way. I was trying to look and see where he was earlier, and it's like, okay, Dark Aegon, but I can't tell that he's looking for anything in particular.
Might be thinking of Torvus. Seems to be heading that way now.
With Amber and Emerald, he should have everything that he could need. Oh, and here's our crossroads. Look.
Oh, right. Forgot about that too. Oh.
And just some light ammo. I'll admit, I have the bad habit of, if there's something that I have the items to check, that I'm going to check it even if it's probably going to be nothing, in the 1 in 1,000 chance that it might be something.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a... well, there's kind of a downside to that mentality where if you end up full clearing an area just because you can, sometimes it can bite you.
Oh,
Later.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm definitely not saying it's the right thing to do. I'm just saying that I'm dumb enough to do it.
Yeah, like I am too. It's one of my routing weaknesses where I just kind of full clear areas because I can, and then I end up falling behind. It's a tough urge to resist, especially when you keep getting stuff.
Right. And my main thing is the one time in my brain is that the one time I don't get everything that I have the possibility of getting while I'm in this area, It's going to be something insanely important, and I'm going to be behind the rest of the race because I'll never remember to come back for it.
Yeah, it's a fear-based urge, and that's the fear.
Oh, Xbro actually had all 3 of his keys, and we're going to see a Morbus. Sorry to cut you off.
Oh, that's fine.
It's all good, Pyro. I completely missed that he got it too.
Yeah. Yeah, tracking isn't as easy as it looks. And I'm not being sarcastic at all.
Oh, not even close. I say, and yeah, Pyro Paper Planes doing our tracking this evening. If you guys would go give him a follow and some love because he's doing a great job for us.
For sure.
And of course, go give our streamers, our competitors some love too. Xbro32 and Illiaster, they're doing a great job giving us some entertainment tonight because man, this has been a heck of a race, and we're only an hour into it, seeing first boss. No two-phase of Morbus for Xbro this evening. That is still a tough trick to pull off, even with Boost Ball.
Oh, I missed to try to do the worm skip. Yeah, it's pretty tight. I don't even know how you can do it without boost, because I've like barely missed it before with boost. And yeah, it's pretty tight timing.
Just don't try to do it right now, or you will absolutely soft lock your game.
Yeah. I think that's if you get the first one, and then yeah, what a farm. That worm can wait. Oh.
Alright, there you go. Ooh, give me the scare there.
Yeah.
And just an E-tank. Just an E-tank for your trouble. Good call by Illiaster to skip it, but I'm afraid that's exactly where he's going now.
It's like, well, you wasted your time, you almost died, so I'll compensate you. Here's an E-tank.
I mean, full health back after that's better than nothing. But
yeah, it's better than nothing. But you still wasting your time. Oh. Illiaster's doing the same.
Yep, he's doing right to it.
This is why some people wait until they get a hint before fighting a boss.
As of this moment, we're still neck and neck, but Xbro does have one more Sky Temple key, I believe. So Torvis, I think that's going to be our next logical play.
Yeah.
Illiaster not even going for the worm skip this time.
Did he run out of... Oh no, he still has 30 light ammo. I'm surprised.
No, he has plenty.
He might not know that charged light is good for morphs.
Either that or he's trying to reserve it for final stage.
Oh yeah, that's true. Technically 30 is enough for the third phase. 3 worms and then 3 worms.
I know my luck. I'm going to miss at least 2 of those.
Fair enough.
No, can't do it yet. You got 2 more worms, buddy. Meanwhile, Xbro looking like he might be going to check possibly Hall of Honor dead. Or doing another warp. Nope, just a warp. And Illiaster picking up ammo. I wonder if he knows about the way to get out with Dark Beam.
Ammo?
Did I say ammo? I meant energy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Picking up energy.
Yeah. Which makes me wonder if Mining Plaza did have something. There's no need to return the energy if there's nothing there.
Right. Let's say for those in chat that don't know or haven't seen it, whenever you hit one of the pedestals for what's the word I'm looking for here? The crystals with Dark Beam, it actually increases it by about a pixel. Yeah. Where you could jump on top of that and then just jump up out of the Amorbus fight and not have to worry about taking the energy back or going and getting it where that other platform appears. But with Screw Attack, he didn't even have to do that. Let's see. Chris, we think it's an E-Tank. We think it's an E-Tank.
Could be Cobalt, though. I don't know.
I was thinking it possibly could be a visor, but either way, it's not the worst play in the world. Just takes a ton of time.
Yeah, it could be a precaution.
And Xbro checking. I can't see what it is. Oh, just missiles.
Yeah, just trying to get out.
Yep, there you go. That's going to be your easiest way. You just saved ship. Might as well just save quit. It's going to save you some time. Another one of those fun rooms that you can easily soft lock yourself into, but a very, very good choice. Making sure that you got the save protection there.
Yeah. There's a reason that save often is very common advice. Or at least should be.
That is the advice I tell myself every time, and then immediately forget about it or don't find a save room that's easily accessible, and then I do something dumb and soft lock myself or die to something absolutely stupid, and then it's like, okay, your last save was at 15 minutes in, and I'm going, well, this scene's done.
Yeah, it's good advice that is rarely followed.
Save early, save often.
Yeah. It's just that saving takes time. Save zones can, or save points can be out of the way.
What I've got to keep telling myself is, what takes more time? Finding a save spot in the 10 seconds it takes to save, or the 45 minutes it's been since you've saved, and having to go back through everything?
Oh, but I'm not going to die.
35 seconds later.
Yeah.
And I could tell what that was. Light ammo expansion, possibly?
like it. Not a good idea.
Oh, don't you do it. Oh, okay. Okay. There's our gold one. Whoo! No, no supers yet, PJ. No suits, no supers, no seekers. And no visors. Oh, man, Xbro is absolutely being a daredevil, though.
Yeah, I was, I don't know why I thought they had tortoise access. What? Did he just do a normal space jump and screw attack?
I think so.
I did not know you could do that. Well, note taken.
Just gonna write that one down, the old notebook of things I've got to try later.
Yeah. Oh, it was a slope jump? Where? It looked like a different point than where I normally do it, at least.
Oof, and just
Looked like
dark.
it was further back. Back right corner of the room. Okay. Didn't know you could do it from there.
And just dark ammo behind the Annihilator Beam door here for Illiaster. Oh, there's our Annihilator Beam hint, which is actually really good for Xbro because he has not gotten Annihilator Beam.
What did it say? I missed it.
Our Annihilator Beam hit for being there at the top of puzzle in Sanctuary.
Oh, the one we saw, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let's say. Illiaster has it, but Xbro just finding that hint, and he does not have Annihilator yet, so that's actually a really good find for him. So, legitimately, thank you, game. And just missiles, goodness. Either Torvis or Sanctuary have got some insane progression.
Yeah, now that I think about it, Sank might have been, well, I don't know. Kind of looked like Illiaster. Yeah, that's right. He missed Vault. Yeah.
He missed Vault. I'm wondering if something big's in Vault.
Yeah, I want to go back there.
Then forgive me if I'm wrong, but did he not? Also, does there not also access to where you normally do the Echo Visor fight in normal and airy in there in Sank?
Yes. Yeah.
For what they have, I think it would just be locked behind power bombs, and we should be good there.
No, wait. I'm sorry. Say that again?
In Vanilla, where you'd have the Echo Visor fight with Dark Samus 2.
Okay. What about it?
That should be open in Sank as well.
Yeah, it should be.
I'm just trying to think of where all there could be progression items.
Although, it's probably not a good idea to do that fight without at least Echo Visor
Right.
to be able to get out.
I didn't even check the setting on this and see if point of no return items are turned on or off. I need to look at that.
Well, that's the thing. There is no point of no return logic, or I'll say points of no return can be in logic. They're relatively rare, but they do happen. You can get vanilla items like Vanilla Echo or
Last year we saw
Spider.
vanilla bombs a lot at Bomb Guardian as well.
Yeah. The one I haven't seen yet is Vanilla Spider, and I hope I never see that.
Oh God, please. Oh.
I'd love to see it in someone else's seed, but not mine.
There it is. Yeah. No, I don't ever want to see it in my seed. More missiles for Xbro. Illiaster picking up his third Sky Temple key. Unfortunately, still no supers, so we can't really check anything else in this room. Ooh, and Dark Burst for Xbro. And more missiles. See, we still have not seen a Chica or a
Quad hit.
quad. Thank you. I had it in my head and it was gone.
Have we seen UMass? I feel like we have, but I might be thinking of my own seed.
Illiaster wouldn't check the UMass hint, but I cannot remember what it is.
Well, I mean a hint for UMass too, which is the light suit item,
No, I don't believe that we have.
which you have to kill Quad to unlock. So hopefully Quad's dead, or at least half dead.
I'm hoping Quad's dead, yeah. For our runner's sake, I'm hoping Quad's dead.
Yeah, for our sake, I hope Quad is alive.
Oh, I would love an all bosses seed. I know I'm going to catch some grief from these two whenever they go back and watch this, but I would love to see an all bosses seed this early. Keep in mind, my match is on Saturday, so I'm sure Karma is going to come back and absolutely slap me in the face for saying that. But
Me too. I probably shouldn't say that. Never mind.
it's okay. I'll take the hit for this one. Illiaster, I think, looking to see what all exactly might still be possibly available that wouldn't be Torvis or Sank.
Well, PJ, by all bosses we mean just all bosses fought, not necessarily for any reward.
Not all bosses required, but they don't find any hints, so they have to do them anyway.
Yeah. Although all bosses required would be interesting to see too.
Yeah, we still haven't seen what is the other two items for Spider are, so Spider might be required tonight as well. We know the one item's just an Inghive key, but...
Well, they have final bosses on, so Spider's going to be required regardless.
Oh, that's true. That's very true.
is such a BS place to bomb.
Nah.
It's like a toe away.
Oh, it's that standard Varia suit. You stub your pinky toe on something while you're flying through the air at 17,000 miles an hour, and you're just gonna go flying backwards. It's pinky toe, man. You know that's gonna hurt.
Yeah. Also, she bumped back in pain. The bump was her wincing in pain.
Right.
Recoiling, whatever the word is.
Ooh, charge combo at Sank entrance. That might be our supers.
It's a disgusting location for that, I guess.
I think I remember seeing a seed last year was, I think it was Dark Beam on Sank entrance. I can't remember who that was, but I was just sitting there going, oh, that is rude for no reason.
Especially on low health with those pirates who are weak to Dark Beam and missiles, but fighting them normally.
Xbro.
Oh, God.
Oh. Stop it. Oh,
Yeah.
gravity boost.
Okay. It's worth it.
Oh, not if he dies here.
In theory.
Ooh.
So the sputtering doesn't.
You gotta go to pick it up. Okay, thank you. Come on, man. I already got heart problems. I can only do so much with you running around at 15 life.
Oh my God. Game, please.
And I don't think we actually saw this item for Xbro when he came through. If we did, I completely missed it.
I didn't see it either. Oh.
Absolutely right there, PJ. Xpro is definitely keeping things entertaining, but... Whew. No, you don't want to see one on my side, Pyro, for a heart rate monitor. I've got one that I do on my streams most of the time, but you don't want to see it right now, because that's getting rough.
It's no shame in waiting, Xbro.
No shame in it. Okay, you're just gonna go anyway. All right.
Well, he can farm those things.
Blaster choosing to shoot down the pirates manually instead of using the turret. Oh, good pickup though. There's our kobolds.
Worth. Oh, so this is the standable terrain.
And our combo here is...
Oh, so that's how you do that.
Supers! Okay.
Oh, I'll take it. All right.
So, all translators now for Xbro and Gravity Boost by doing the Torvis play, but Illiaster getting the supers.
Yeah. He'll ask for check hits now. No, you need seekers.
Yeah, need seekers still.
Yeah, please stay there.
Xbro, stop! Just stop.
Man, can't
No!
on that. You can actually roll out a little bit and unmorph as long as you stand against the wall.
Against the wall, against the wall, against the wall. That's not against the wall. That's the wrong thing. No, 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 no.
Oh! Oh, luckily the huntering just... Okay.
Oh. Huntering self-destructing itself. But,
Normally it takes Annihilator for them to do that, but... You're too far. Oh, wait, he's in a safe zone. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here. That dark beam shot on the safe zone. I thought that was gonna be it. I was...
Yeah, me too.
Phenomenal recovery.
How do you think we're feeling, Pyro?
Xbro trying to self-destruct back to the start for the 7th time. You're right. There are easier ways. You just hit a safe zone. You can just choose not to save. Hit X 3 times, and you're there. I hope for our sakes that Xbro finds some more energy tanks relatively quickly.
Well, PJ, I think the reason they may not have realized it is because they probably didn't want to, because it's a disgusting location for anything. Don't at me.
And there's our powerbomb hit. Thanks, game. Appreciate that. Oh. Illiaster, what did that floor ever do to you? And Illiaster now finally getting that Annihilator beam hit that Xbro got a while back and thinking, oh, well, that's helpful, thanks. Oh! Pirates.
So, who do you think has the advantage right now? I'm not really sure, to be honest.
I'm not either. To be absolutely honest with you, we've got everything the unlock that Xbro could need for any hint, any door, anything that he might need, and he's got gravity in case you do have to go further down into Torvis for something like Alpha Blog. But at the same time, Illiaster with the supers has a lot more opens where he can go check. I mean, heck, Storage C might be something. Storage C might be one of your suits or a visor that we've got to have. So, functionality from an item basis, I think Illiaster's got more checks that he could go do. But I think but Xbro is going to have more knowledge that he could go through and find if it really came down to it.
Yeah, makes sense.
But yeah, heck, at an hour and 30 with no visors, no suits, it's still anybody's game. It's still, honestly, it's still a dead heat, in my opinion. Oh yeah, that's a very good point. Illiaster with the air underwater there for a second. We didn't have to go find gravity to get that key.
Xbro found gravity, didn't he? I forgot what that was.
No, Illiaster has not gone to Dark Torvus yet. So Xpro is the only one with the gravity.
Where was it again?
Uh oh, I can't think of the name of the room. It's the room that has the flippy guy and the powerbomb wall in Dark Torvus.
Oh yeah. Okay, Putralco. Okay.
Yes, thank you. At least I can explain it well enough where you know what I'm talking about, and my brain's going, I can't remember the name of the room. So Illiaster now going back over Dark Torvus, or to hopefully go to Dark Torvus, pick up Gravity Boost. You Xbro. Oh, okay. Hey, good, an energy tank. Thank God.
Yeah.
If I was Xbro, where do you think? Where would you be thinking about going right now, knowing that what we know where super missiles are?
I'd be going straight for those supers and then getting X.
Oh, for a Dark Torvus key, that was not the play to make, I don't think.
He saved.
He might be able to pull this.
Oh!
No! Saved back in Dark Torvus right after he almost died. That's...
It's not the worst.
No, I don't think he lost any progression items. He lost that one E-tank, but I think that was about it. Yeah, now that we have supers for Illiaster, I'm amazed we haven't gone back to Storage C yet. Now that that's in Logic.
Did he get an SDK before or after he saved? I can't remember. I don't remember seeing him.
I honestly cannot remember. And there's PJ. Just now looking back at chat, giving me a little bit of grief for calling him the flippy guy. That's understandable. I just cannot remember the name of the enemy, but
that enemy has a name?
well, I guarantee you it's not the flippy guy.
Oh. I just call it a reskin lava burger. Feel like a burn one.
Let's see. I'll tell you what.
Oh, Torvus entrance. Okay.
That's right. Thank you, Pyro. Keeping us honest.
Yes, should be an easy one to get in.
And in case you're wondering, Flippy Guy is actually called Dark Flogus with a PH.
Hmm.
I had to go look that one up because it's been a long time since I've done my 100% run.
Never thought to scan that thing and get the name.
Oh, Seekers in, was that Hydro Chamber?
Storage?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's Alpha Block.
That's Alpha Block required, which means that's going to be Gravity Boost required. Which means, believe it or not, I think Xbro might still be a little bit ahead since he already has that Gravity Boost, but he doesn't have the hint.
I mean, you could fight Alpha Block without Gravity, but
I wouldn't recommend it.
right. 5 E-tanks could be enough. Illiaster has 5, but depending on your RNG and luck, I still wouldn't recommend it. Because Alpha Block, for some reason, does not open his mouth like he should. Whenever, you're supposed to be able to hit him. And no one knows why. He just doesn't always cooperate. And I've just been informed that Illiaster got a gravity hint, which I missed.
I did as well. That's I'm being bad at this too.
Dark Visor.
Ooh. So still missing Suit, still missing Echo.
Yeah, doesn't open up much yet, but it's good to have for later, in case you need it.
Yes, they're still thankfully right there next to where your gravity is actually be. Okay, it only said Dark Torvus, so that's still nice to know. At least you know you're in the right area for what you're gonna have to get your Seekers. But oh, is Xbro just now? Wow, I didn't realize Xbro's just now doing spider checks. But he is coming back here where he has Cobalt and Illiaster didn't for the hints.
Major upgrades, storage. You might have already checked that. Gravity hit only said Dark Forward.
No, we have not checked Storage A, I don't believe. Because Storage A is normally locked behind Seeker on one side, and, well, yeah, no, it's locked behind Seekers.
Oh no. Missed the power bomb.
Yeah, because Storage A is there at mining Station B.
I hope. Did Illiaster save before this fight?
I don't know, but I hope he did, because this is the fight that always gives me the most trouble other than Spider. for that reason right there.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Uh,
You need health. You need health bad. Oh.
okay, looks like he reset.
Okay, Dark Torvis. So he's okay.
Okay.
He didn't
Okay.
lose too much, if anything. So, ooh. Again, it goes back to that same adage: save early, save often. Don't lose an hour and a half worth of progress. I think all that Illiaster lost from that was one STK, I believe. Yeah, that one. I'd say. And gotta give props to Pyro for doing a great job on the tracking. Main reason I could think that he lost that is because immediately as soon as he died, he already cleared that out for us. So again, thank you Pyro for doing our tracking night, doing an absolutely great job.
Yeah.
Oh, that's much better.
Okay.
That's a much better fight. And while that was going on, Xbro getting a hint that that Visor is in Inghive. So it looks like our Echo is going to be in Inghive, which means that energy that he brought back from Aegon, not needed, because that is in fact an E-Tank. So we've got Dark Visor here, we've got Echo Visor, we now know, they don't, but we know is in Inghive, which means all we're really missing now on hints is suits, but they're saying major upgrade at Storage A. Oh, more percent. Great time for that, thanks game.
Right.
Couldn't have been a Chica or quad hit, but alright. So we know where Seekers are, so saying a major upgrade at Storage A, that would have to be a suit at this point. There's nothing else left for it to be.
And welcome to SpeedGaming 4. We are currently in the middle of Metroid Prime 2 Echo's Rando tournament. And still not sure who's in the lead. Xbro may have a slight lead item-wise, but yeah, it's a little hard to tell at this point.
To be absolutely honest with you, Pyro, I do not remember where the first Torvis key was collected.
Me neither.
Gonna be even more honest with you, Xbro, or with Pyro, I don't even remember seeing the first Torvis key collected. I just remember seeing it on there and going, oh, that's nice. I think that may have been when we were focusing more on Illiasters and on Xbros, and that's on us.
Yeah.
Let's see, and then for Xbro, we know that Annihilator is here. Oof. Looks like we're skipping it for now.
Still skipping the ball.
But we are checking the hints for Dark Torvis, Inghive, Sky Temple Grounds, and Torvis Bog. So, must have been Torvis Bog. That was the other E-Tank. Was right back there that Illiaster had over Xbro. I was trying to remember where it was, but that would be it. We also now know that Hive has the Echo Visors, so we're gonna hope that Xbro, if he does go do an Echo Visor check, that he saves first. Oh, I'm sorry. Annihilator Beam was here, not... I'm having such a bad time with names today. Watch Station. Illiaster remembering he does not have Seekers yet.
Oh, with the gravity, he could go around through Transit Tunnel East and then come out through the other side.
Oh, absolutely.
On the other side.
Only saying that because he pulled out his missile launcher to go, alright, I've got nothing. Okay, we're just going to wave this back and forth for a second. Alright.
Wish Illiaster used Charge Annihilator on those fish. So satisfying.
And here at last are our Seekers. So I'm not sure about you, but I'm thinking that the Seekers here, as long as we don't have anything completely unexpected with Alpha Blog, that may put Illiaster in at very minimum a slight lead, but with him having Supers and Seekers.
Yeah. It'll put him in a knowledge lead at least, because he can go check hints and augment on them.
And Illiaster saying no thank you to the fight and just leaving.
I really gotta learn that BSJ.
Me too. Because I really do not like that fight. So right now he's just looking for Sky Temple keys, looking for suits and Echo Visor because he has not gotten the hints that the other visor is in Inghive.
I wonder if he ends up doing the supers. We need a lot of U-turns or final bosses.
So you're saying that I'm hoping that there's a Sky Temple key in one of the light beams required for light suit required, since we still haven't found it yet. Because we're almost 2 hours in, and I'm kind of a horrible person whenever it comes to that.
what that item was. Quad's got a missile.
Quad, unless we have something on Umos 2, like a Sky Temple Key, Quad's dead. Oh, that's a very good call. There is a secret door between Sank entrance and where Xbro is that he forgot about. I've done the same thing, so I understand. Oh, another joke can for Illiaster. Op, I'm not sure if you're having some technical difficulties with your mic. If you were just trying to say something, you are not coming through, my friend.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. I saw your mic flash.
No. Excuse me. We didn't hear that.
Let's see, with this being about the 2-hour mark, again, I'm going to say, guys, if you haven't yet, definitely go give Xbro32 and Illiaster a follow. Our runners tonight, they're doing a great job and giving us a heck of a lot of entertainment. Like I said, this has been a very, very interesting seed for... Ooh, suit.
Oh.
Finally a suit. So we have a suit here, and then the other one must be in Transport A, or not Transport, but Storage A. They're back in Aegon.
Yeah. Now would be a perfect time to check in. As soon as you can find a save point.
To finish my thought, let's definitely go give them a follow. They've been putting on an absolutely great show here. But yeah, this seed has been... Again, we're an hour 55 to first suit, and 4 E-tanks. This has been rough for them, I know. Xbro heading back to UMass. Say hi, check in, make sure everything's alright, and then head back out to continue searching for Seekers and Super, because he has not gotten those hits yet.
Oh, nice wall boost.
And just missiles here. Great timing on those jumps from Illiaster to actually get through there without any difficulty. That one gives me a trouble a lot of the time, where I'll get to the side of the room and then have to wait for another cycle.
Yeah. Same.
Going for a save and think we'll see Powerbomb Guardian at this point, hopefully. It's just we know it doesn't have anything at this point because we know that the other major upgrade is somewhere they haven't checked, and that's going to be the suit. Because Grapple Beam was back in Temple Grounds at Wind Chamber. Ooh, going to grapple. Getting the initial scan to make sure you get the weak part behind him. And doesn't even look like he's going to worry with the second scan.
Second scan?
For some reason, I always do the second one for the second. I can't remember the second weak point or what it is, but for some reason, I always do a second scan on him after he's lost his tail. I don't know why. If that's just a quirk that I picked up from watching somebody that I probably shouldn't be watching, or
I don't know. I don't know if that actually. If anyone in chat knows, does that
yeah,
help?
please, someone correct me because I may have just picked that up from watching a runner I probably shouldn't have been watching do things.
Yeah, I've always wondered why in the second phase his back is invulnerable, even though you like still have to stun him and just like wait for him to unstun. I don't know.
Again, I could just be crazy. That's absolutely a possibility at this point.
Second phase weak point to lock on. So is that done with the first scan, or do you have to scan it again after the tail is off? Because I know you can damage it from the front after the tail is off, but I've never been able to do it from the back after the tail's off.
Okay, so first scan.
Okay.
Oh, I stand corrected. Again, like I said, I may just be insane. That's absolutely a possibility at this point.
It's okay to pick up misinformation. Kind of like in Prime 1 with Lava Lake. A lot of people think that you need supers to break that pillar, and all you need is 2 missiles. And I think that was in a guide somewhere that I read.
Yep, Xbro getting the news here pretty shortly about Sank entrance. And then what do we think? Illiaster gonna go get his hints for Sky Temple keys.
Looks like it. Oh, careful, expert.
Yeah, those phazon tanks have a bad habit of blowing up. I was just thinking that PJ hits it after the 2-hour mark. That's again, this seed has been brutal for actual items to get to keep you alive. Everything else has been all right, but the keep you alive items have been a little tough.
Yeah. That might be part of why, well, no, never mind, they didn't have secrets.
I mean, just look at our ammo counts, though. I mean, 50 for Xbro on missiles, 65 for Illiaster, and more than enough light and dark ammo to finish this before we even got an actual a suit or... I said, heck, Xbro's still on 3 E-tanks.
I love how that little lip in the floor there made Illiaster have done more just to go forward.
Listen, I mean, you cannot really complain about the architecture at this point. It's literally 2 separate worlds fighting for control of each other. We're getting the contractors out next week, but that one little bump, it's just gonna have to be lived with.
Fair point. My notepad ready.
Alright, at 2 hours and 4 minutes, put our 5 keys that we've already found in place, and we'll go ahead and see what our other 4 are.
Under Temple.
Dynamo works, of course.
See, must have known I was commentating. It's usually my curse. I always get Dynamo works. What is that? Oh, I missed that.
Lightning Station A.
Okay.
Aerial training site.
Okay. And if Xbro checks his hints, we'll get 2 extra ones. Let's write down.
And another E-tank for Illiaster. Which at this point I cannot blame him for picking up.
Did anyone check what was in the tunnel item in Dynamo Works? I don't remember if anyone did or not. The morph tunnel item. As you're coming out of the fight.
You know, at this point I cannot remember.
Yeah, if it's that one, then they could. Well, Illiaster can skip meeting Cobalt. But if it's Spider Guardian himself, then it's not going to matter. It's going to have to go find it.
No, they did check it. It's a Inghive key. I'm sorry.
Oh,
now you say that.
Okay. Cool. So it's Spider Guardian himself.
So we know we don't need Spider Guardian other than to clear Spider Guardian.
Yeah, so Cobalt's going to be hard required. As far as I know, maybe you can get around without a bounds or something, but logically you'll need Cobalt. Yeah, Powerbomb Guardian. It could be the screw attack wall beside it. So. Could just skip that one and dip out if it's on the wall.
Let's see. The one in Sanctuary Fortress was main gyro chamber, wasn't it?
I have Dynamo Works and Area
Dynamo
Training
Works.
Sites.
Dynamo
Yeah.
Works. I'm sorry. I was trying to go through my list and.
Does Xbro have supers?
Xbro.
Oh, okay, he does.
Okay. And PJ, I think if I remember correctly, he did save the ship back at back to check hints, but I cannot remember. And Xpro finally getting the seeker hint finally at 210. See, I'm trying to think if Echo's going to be required for anything at this point.
Not for any of the SDKs we know of so far. Well, actually, for none of them, since Illiaster already got the ones that Xbro's missing.
Right. So yeah, so Echo Visor having to find that, and Inghive's dead. So let's see. Gravity boost. That's super helpful. Thanks, game.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So let's see. No, with Echo Visor not being in requirements, let's see. Only thing that would be quality of life at this point would be light suit. I was like, while he's wandered off, I am going to go ahead and post this. Those things where, while Ops wander up, I will say definitely go give him a follow. He's been doing an absolutely phenomenal job on commentary with me tonight. And definitely go give our tracker Pyro a follow as well. He's been doing amazing, trying to keep us straight as we try to watch two different screens, and he's been doing an amazing job watching both and actually keeping track of everything for us. So definitely go give him a follow as well.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. Illiaster has made his way to Mining A, I believe, where he's got that major upgrade, which, again, I'm calling light suits. I firmly believe it is.
I think it's Mining Station B.
Is this Mining Station B?
Yeah.
It is B, but it's Storage A.
Storage A, yeah. Nice BSJ. That's
No, it's Gravel Beam. That's not a major upgrade, though. You have Screw Attack already. That's the most minor of upgrades, but all right. Profane Path is the other one.
Okay, so that.
When the heck did I see it?
So.
Wind Chamber must have been out of ammo.
Yeah. So is Light Suit even required? Doesn't
Light
look
suit,
like
no, with what we have, light suit would be a quality of life, but it's not going to be required.
yeah. I need to go out of your way for it.
I'm going to be absolutely honest with you. The time I was going to lose dying to final bosses because of, you know, various things that I do wrong and need that extra health, it may be worth it to me personally to go get it. Just because I know me.
Yeah. Yeah, now that you mention it, that is a good idea. Especially if well, if it's not too far out of the way, but like if you have only one E-tank going into the final bosses, I would recommend getting Light Suit because I had beaten the game with one E-Tank and Light Suit before, but trying to fight final bosses with one E-Tank and Dark Suit, I ended up dying for about 45 minutes.
Now, keep in mind, if you does want to go get that light suit and profane path, that does make echo required.
But yeah, I mean, until
And
I gave
echo's the
up.
Ning Hive.
Yeah, until I gave up and just looked for another E-Tank. It's, well, I'm over-explaining why possibly getting Light Suit is a good idea. It's my long way of saying I agree.
I got you. Don't worry. I don't know if it would be worth it to go back and have to get echo without having to get echo for anything else for the remainder of the seed to get our Sky Temple keys.
If it's along the way.
Oh, that's true. If Xbro does Under Temple here, he's going to be decently in good shape since Illiaster's got to go all the way back down to Under Temple. Ah, thank you, Pyro. Yeah, honestly, we're still not that far off from each other. The hints are going to be the big thing, but we're tied up now on items other than dark suits. It's honestly, it could still go either way. And here's our good friend Powerbomb Guardian. I use the word friend loosely, but ooh, a little bit of a misfire on the boost there. And Xbro at 2 hours and 16 minutes, finally getting his first suit. I can honestly say I don't know if he's more happy about getting a suit or if I'm more happy about him getting a suit, because that's going to stop a lot of the heart attacks that we've had so far in this seed.
Yeah, for sure.
Chico with the energy tank. Chico was already dead, but it's nice for him to know that. And it is Powerbomb Guardian required, as it is on our Powerbomb Guardian instead of the jump wall. Let's see. I don't know. It was 7 E-Tanks. 7 E-Tanks going into final. I don't know if I'd still go in without light suit at 7, just because of the way I know I play and the mistakes I know I make.
Yeah, different runners have different comfort levels.
Without seeing much of Illiaster's previous plays, I don't know if he's gonna try to get a few more, or if he's gonna try to make light suit play, or if he's just gonna try to go mode it. Ah, the most useful item in the game for Xbro, the energy transfer module.
Valid. Xbro32.
Xbro, you have the gravity boost. Alright, that works too. As much as the passive diverged, we had another high fives. One exited and one came in.
Have we got the hit for Cobalt?
We have not gotten a hit for Cobalt yet.
Okay. Looks like Xbro has it, but I forgot where it was.
Pyro is saying it was in Torvis in chat, but I'm glad his brain's keeping track of it because mine is gone. Xbro checking Powerbomb wall. Is he gonna check Powerbomb Guardian while he's here? Yes, making a really good play without having the hint.
Portal access. Oh, right, the Taurus room. Okay.
Pyro, he's making an absolutely fantastic gamble here. This, and if he checks Under Temple while he's here. Illiaster has Dark Visor, but I can't. Can't think of anything that Dark would be really required for in the keys that we have remaining either. Mining Station A, it's not going to be required for. Spider Guardian Dark Visor is not required for. So honestly, other than knowledge,
I think Illiaster's a go actually.
Yeah. No, Illiaster's definitely in go mode. I'm just trying to think for Xpro's side.
No, except
if there's anything he really had to get.
Except Cobalt.
Right, except for Cobalt. But I'm trying to think on Xpro's side, though. If there's nothing that Dark's required for, other than having knowledge, I think he actually might be in more of a go mode position than Illiaster right now. He's got Cobalt. If you don't need Dark Visor for anything, which looking at the remaining keys, I don't think we do. Definitely don't need Grapple for anything.
Yeah. The Xbro just needs the knowledge of where his keys are.
He needs to go check key hints now that he's got Dark Suit.
Yeah, and he's got 5 already, so he'll get. Well, I don't know if he has the exact same keys, but he'll have 4 to look for.
I'd say he right now, if he goes and does the Under Temple right now, he's in a absolutely phenomenal position. Having to come back here and do Under Temple after going all the way to get hints is going to put him a little bit more behind. But if he does it now, yeah, looks like Illiaster might be getting close to Cobalt. And Xbro is going to warp back. Again, I can't say I wouldn't make the same play as him right now and just skip Under Temple and skip everything else, but that kind of goes back to what we were talking about earlier, is it's that one time you don't full clear everything that you can full clear while you're there that it's going to come back and possibly bite you.
Yeah.
Makes me feel just a little bit better about my bad habits.
Yeah, well, the thing is, the wrong decision isn't necessarily a bad decision.
And hate to interrupt you there for a second, but at 224 with Cobalt, I think that's going to put Illiaster into go mode.
Yeah.
But again, I'm sorry, you were saying?
I was just, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the wrong decision isn't necessarily a bad one. It's just the wrong one, because a lot of these gambles are smart gambles to make. They just don't always pay off, because that's Rando.
Much less heart wrecking and heart racing on Illiaster's side getting through that room than Xbro.
Yeah.
Pyro saying he thinks he might have missed an STK, but I've got faith. I think he's got 5. I've got faith. There it is. Yeah, Pyro, you're on it, buddy. You've got this. Dark Torus Arena.
Okay, I saw that.
Dynamo Works. Mining Station B. And Aerial Training Site.
Okay.
So, from that, he actually already got Under Temple, and I guess I just missed it.
Yeah, I think I saw him get it. Or maybe I was looking at Illiaster. I don't know.
I say, if you saw him get it, I was sitting here talking about, oh, Under Temple, if he gets this, he could be in really good shape, and you're sitting there going, uh-huh, yeah, he could be doing great. I'm sitting here going, thanks.
And chat's confirmed that he did.
Right, he did. Okay. I don't know what the heck I was thinking of. I think I may have been thinking that Under Temple was something completely different in my brain. It's absolutely a possibility.
Yeah.
I think I was getting Under Temple and Under Transit confused.
Yeah, we did see Under Transit 1. And that was a missile.
That's right. Thank you, PJ. It has been a long seed during a long week. Like I said, we're not done yet. Yeah, Pyro Torviskis at this point are not going to matter. Chica's got a missile, so we're not going to go say hi to her tonight anyway. One thing I am a little bummed we haven't seen yet is Cannonball.
Yeah, forgot all about that.
I wonder if that's what I saw at Wind Chamber that I thought was Grapple.
Could have been. That was similar color. If not the same color, actually.
Yeah, no, they're both that same kind of translucent blue because it uses the boost ball sprite for not sprite model. There we go. Sprites are 2D, models are 3D. Welcome, 329. This scene has been one of those. This has been one of those epitomes of Echoes of Suffering seeds.
Yeah. Yeah. The runners have mostly been neck and neck with some route divergence starting mid-game, I guess. But yeah, it's been a lot of tense moments, a lot of heart attacks on Xbro's side, almost dying, and even dying once.
Yeah, don't forget, Illiaster had his death too.
Where?
I say Illiaster died to Boost Guardian.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, and it took them a while to find their super seekers, which prevented them from checking hints for until 2 hours in.
Yeah, 2 hours, 4 minutes until we got to check Sky Temple hints, and an hour and 45 minutes before we had first suit.
Yeah, it's been kind of brutal.
Right now, I mean, Xpro getting this key. Thankfully, he knows he doesn't have to fight Boost Guardian at this point. Yeah, 329. That secret that super missile placement was rough, and then that secret missile placement was just as rough for no reason. This has been a bad seed, but it's been an absolutely brilliant seed watching these guys try to actually figure out what's going on and where to find something and overcome. Like I said, the big thing has just been first suit for me until an hour and 40 minutes, hour 45 minutes, and heck, Xbro had 3 tanks up
I
until
also need to know which device
20 minutes ago.
Try saying.
Sorry about that. My phone decided it wanted to scream at me. Thank you, Google. But the low life on this has been rough. Great use of the cannon there.
Oh.
Oh no.
Illiaster is confirmed in race time that Dolphin crashed.
Oh no. When was his last save?
I don't know. Hopefully not too far back.
All right, so just so you guys know why we're not switching the audio over to Xbro, he had some audio issues early on, and that's why we're not moving over to him. It looks like Illiaster is going to jump right back in and keep rolling. We're going to hope that his save file wasn't too far back, and that's the bad part about Dolphin is every once again it will be very angry at you.
Yeah, it's also just echoes in general. It crashes a lot more than Prime.
All right, don't pay attention to that hour 42 that you saw on screen. That's not relevant time as to where we're actually at. But
yeah, we're going by RTA real time.
Dark Torvis. Oof, and he was in Sank. Oh, is this before
Powerbomb Guardian?
I think this is before Powerbomb Guardian.
Guess it could be worse.
It could. That is. Things he may want to do a check real quick and just see what keys he's still missing out of his hints. Or we can do this and just open the door and know that it's before Powerbomb Guardian. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. That's rough.
And according to Chad, he's down to 5 down. 5 keys. So.
And he lost Cobalt. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is still anybody's race. One of those things where definitely don't count him out because of that. But
it was looking like he was in the lead, but
I will say that does give Xbro a little bit better odds, in my personal opinion. Of I think he may have the lead now. Unfortunately, that's really rough. That is a heartbreaking crash whenever you're actually, again, because this has been absolutely brilliant on both our runners' parts, and you hate to see that kind of a crash this late into it.
Yeah.
It's all right, Illiaster. You still got more than enough time to come and just stay calm. I was like, don't let that kind of crash distract you. Don't let it. I was saying, because that I know from personal experience, that kind of crash, I'm gonna start trying to speed up, and I'm gonna start making mistakes just from trying to speed up and rush, rush, rush. Oh God, I know I'm behind now.
Yeah.
Lost the key at A. Oh, mining station. You're right, mining station B. So, I hate to say it, but guys, he also lost grapple beam.
Oh, how's he gonna beat the game without that?
I mean, that's the real tragic part here. Not to make light of the situation, but losing that grapple beam, that's
It's a tough situation to grapple with.
I'm glad you said it. I'm glad you said it because I was gonna say it, and then my wife, who's also watching this, watching the stream, and in the other room, was gonna come in and smack me. So I'm glad you said it, not me.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention he has been under the weather lately, so props to him for putting on this good show for us.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. No, I completely forgot about that until you said that because watching his gameplay, it sure does not seem like anything's going on. So absolutely, massive props to him.
Yeah.
One of those things at almost the 3 hour mark. It's a great time to go ahead and drop our runners chat, our Twitch channels into the chat, Xbro32 and Illiaster 123, because again, they've absolutely been putting on a clinic tonight of one of the roughest seeds I've seen in a long time, but they're making it look absolutely phenomenal. If you have not given them a follow, make sure you do.
It's key number. Wow, I was gonna say key number 7, but it was actually key number 7.
You are right, PJ. The commentators here are also runners, and we will be playing later this week. No, I will. I can't remember if you're playing later this week or if you've already played. I cannot remember. I'm sorry.
No, we just run our mouths here.
Yeah, but pretty much.
Yeah.
But no, definitely give Op a follow on Twitch, Op82, and Pyro. He's the star of the show. We're here to crack jokes and make wise, but he's been doing an absolutely phenomenal job keeping track of everything as our tracker. So no, definitely give him the love he deserves because he's keeping us straight and keeping us going. So
Absolutely.
and here we have Xbro heading over to our favorite boss fight. At least my favorite, one that gives me the absolute least amount of trouble. First round, not any overly big trouble from our friendly neighborhood Spider Guardian. And Illiaster back to go get his cobalts.
Just to know, one strat I learned that's useful for Spider Guardian is at the very tip of that platform that he's on, if you time it right, you can just lay the bombs up there and it'll hit it. And you can stun it that way without having to fall down.
There it is. Alright, I'm sorry, THK. Maybe I shouldn't have made the Spider-Man reference, but it was there. I kind of had to. My youngest boy's a huge Spider-Man fan, so...
I mean, wouldn't Spider Guardian be Spider-Man's legal guardian?
Well, I mean, after Uncle Ben, yeah, he has to have somebody.
Yeah.
I think this is the point where Disney comes in and tells us to stop.
Oh, we're is that a copyright violation?
I think, well, to Disney, I think it might be.
Hmm.
To be fair, to compare anything with Spider Guardian to anything in the Marvel and or any other universe is kind of defamation at its core. So, Spider Guardian, keep him on track. That's very true. 329. That's absolutely true. I can't just say I do love how in this community a lot of the time that as the night goes on and the seeds get longer, the puns get worse, and it makes me so happy.
I was just trying to think of one, but I got nothing.
Kind of spun out there.
Yeah.
PJ going to seeds punishment.
I see that. I see what you did there, PJ. Very nice.
You're not wrong, but for some crazy reason, they gave people that love puns a mic and somewhere to do puns, so that was not really on us at that point.
Everybody loves a good punchline.
Ba-doom-tsh. So anyway, Spider Guardian's done. And that takes us to 8 for Xbro. Illiaster already back up to 6?
I think so. He needs aerial training side and Dynaworks.
And of course, Spider Guardian, which is
no way. He might have 7. He just got Under Temple, didn't he?
Yeah, he went back and got Under Temple. We have Dynamo Works for Spider Guardian needs. Mining Station A.
Okay.
Had to go pull up my emo tracker where I had everything in there, or I would not have remembered. But we're getting close. Like I said, with Echo, has Xbro gotten the hints for light suits?
I don't remember.
I mean, to be fair, with the way that he's been playing this seed, I can honestly say that I don't see him going for light suit, just because he likes terrorizing us with almost dying and. But I don't know. Okay, hints. Pyro's saying the hints at mining station. So, with him having Echo, he may go get it from there at a Profane Path. Oh, it's almost like he knows what's in there. Almost going to go get Grapple Beam in the last second, narrowly skirting away.
He's out of power bombs. Wait, what is...
He doesn't have his blade started yet, I don't think.
Oh, okay, that's why he hesitated. He has to go back and on the bottom slot.
There we go. Gotta get the food processor actually up to speed, then you can start putting your stuff in. Ooh.
Good save.
Great. I was like, oh. I don't know how he saved that, because I sure as heck wouldn't have been able to. Oh, there's the bonk. There's the bonk I do every single time.
Wait, can you actually make that?
He seems to think he can, so I'm gonna believe him right now. He's been showing some stuff tonight that I didn't think was able to be done, so... I know I've tried that forever, but...
I have too. I just... never sure if it was possible. There is a slope jump in standable terrain you can do by the
I'm just gonna go.
by the little bar pillars on the other side.
Nicely done. And Ilya looks like might be heading back around to go to Dynamo. And he is rightfully and expectedly leaving Grapple Beam right where it belongs, behind a wall that no one else will ever be able to open. I will say it's a great thing that that we have in this tournament where main PBs are not required for bombs, because that's all he has found is 3 expansions. He never did get the main PBs from the Dark Samus.
Well, that probably would have narrowed down his options for checks, so it could have pointed him in that direction otherwise.
Kind of wonder what Illia's doing right here. There we go. Okay. Just... I guess Spider Guardian doesn't activate until you go through that, does it?
You have to, like, go to the area where, you know, the hallway where you come out of Spider Guardian? You have to, like, go near the door, or just, like, go through the dark door. You have to, like, physically walk in that area in order for that to unlock.
Okay, well, that explains what my that explains why he was going back to visit the energy collector. I'm going, why? Why is he going there? And that explains it. That also explains why a while back, whenever I was in Seeds, of why it didn't spawn in.
No. That's not why he went to get the energy. I misinterpreted the question, but I don't know why he went back there.
Okay, that's fair.
Nevertheless, that's what you have to do to open up the door to Spider Guardian.
I will say he's absolutely putting on a clinic on how to actually go through Spider Guardian and get this done.
Yeah, if you got the power bombs to spare, it's pretty easy to stun pretty quick like that, which only works in Rando, might I add. Because in vanilla, it'll soft lock you. Because it's
That's right, it'll insta-kill him.
It'll insta-kill him. Thank you.
I remember reading that in a patch note of, yeah, so we fixed this where you guys didn't keep soft locking here.
And now it's like a crutch to stun him.
And Xbro is making the decision to go ahead and get his light suit.
Could give Illiaster some time to catch up. It's not required.
Yeah. And at almost the 3-hour mark, we can stop worrying about Xbro dying every time he goes into Dark Aether. which I don't know about you, Up. That makes me very, very, very happy, but it makes my cardiologist very sad.
I'm sorry, I spaced out. What'd you say?
I was making a joke where with Xbro getting his light suit, that I don't know about you, but that makes me very happy, but it does make my cardiologist very sad.
Wouldn't that... Doesn't the cardiologist care about your heart? What's a
Right,
cardiologist?
but that's the heart doc, but he's more worried about the money, I would say. But
Right. So you gotta
yeah,
keep your heart less than perfect, just to keep that money rolling in. Yeah.
that's the one. It was not a great joke, I'm not gonna lie, but I was trying.
I get it. I just spaced out. That was my fault.
Apparently STK on Spider Guardian for both of the races today.
Oh, you mean the first one?
Yeah, Aaron in chat just told us that apparently both
I see.
races today had Spider Guardian STKs. Is there a third race going on that I'm ignoring?
Yeah, the one started at 9:30, I believe.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, 9:30.
Yeah, 9:30. I'm sorry. So
Gollum versus Olympus.
oh, Gollop was tonight. Okay. And Leno. Oh. Ilya is going back to get Echo, so he might be going for light suit instead of trying to do. Well, okay. To be fair, while he's here, no reason not to pick it up.
Oh, and the third race just finished too. Wow.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, it's supposed to be the longest seat of the night. Then.
This is absolutely the longest seat of the night because we started at 8:45 and it's now 11 o'clock. Or, sorry, 7:45 my time now, 11 o'clock. So it started at 8:45 Eastern time. It's now almost midnight Eastern.
Yeah.
And Xbro heading into the final bosses.
So.
Right at the 3-hour mark.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the crash put Illiaster behind.
Yeah, that. Unfortunately, that is definitely going to be the decider in this one. I mean, absolutely brilliant by both races, but that one hurts because he was having a phenomenal seed, and he still is.
Yeah.
Okay, according to Lokir, this is the only race with final bosses today. Yeah, no, Kaminari, this seed, Supers at Sank Entrance, Seekers behind Alpha Blog, and first suit wasn't until 1 hour and 45.
Yeah. And to answer a question in chat, final bosses are optional depending on what setting you choose in the randomizer. You can disable it or enable it. It's enabled by default, but you can disable it.
But I guess the other two races are gentlemen's agreements where they didn't run the final bosses, but in this one, it's just the standard tournament rules are final bosses are required.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, right now we'd normally switch over to Xbro's audio for the fantastic Emperor Ring music, but unfortunately we can't. All right, phase 1 down.
Looks like Xbro's conserving his last power bomb.
That's a great choice. Let's say these, I think, from what I remember, they don't have a great chance of dropping power bombs for you, unfortunately.
Not really. No. I've rarely gotten power bomb drops from this phase.
That'll give Ilya a little bit of time to catch up, but I don't think it's going to give enough time to catch up. Unless something absolutely drastic happens here.
Yeah, either way, you shouldn't be too far behind.
No, we're at 8 keys, and this will be 9 keys, so he's in go mode to final boss.
Yeah.
Which, again, that's an absolutely phenomenal recovery for losing almost, what I would say, almost somewhere between 25 and 30 minutes worth of progression with that crash.
Yeah, he made up for it pretty fast. Now he's probably like 10 minutes behind at the most.
And that's going... He's not doing... Ilya crashed about the 2-hour 25 mark, somewhere in there, and sank, and went all the way back to before Bomb Guardian.
I can't remember the exact room.
The one with the Echo Visor, door, energy tank in it this time.
Cat West? Or Central Area Transport West? Which one? I can't remember. It's all a blur to me. I know it was somewhere insane. The quad room and the light room? Which quad room?
That's exactly it, Aaron. He cannonballed the quad head.
Was it Temple Access?
Temple access.
Okay.
I gotta say, if Ilya hurries, and I mean really, really hurries,
Oh, he's not doing the screw attack now. Yeah, you can catch up.
yeah. Especially, I mean, Xbro's down to 3 E-tanks. He does have light suit, which is nice, but doesn't actually give any real damage reduction, except for against atmosphere.
Did Xbro save? Should have been paying attention, but I think I was looking at Illiaster.
I was watching Ilya as well. Yeah, Ilya unfortunately crashed at about the 225 mark. Dolphin crashed on him, and he lost about 30 minutes of progress, but he's back to 9 keys. And again, if Xbro doesn't hurry and Ilya really steps on it, Ilya might still be able to come back and make this thing exceptionally close. Xbro's trying screw attack on it, but I'm not sure if he knows where the points are. If he does, he's just run into his leg on accident, which is understandable. I do the same thing. Keep in mind, we still have Dark Samus 3 and 4 to go. Ilya is grabbing his light suit. Oh! Xbro getting a little low there. Down to 43 in an E-tank.
Yeah.
and welcome to Speed Gaming 2, to the 3-hour mark of this incredible and brilliant seed that we've been enjoying.
Yeah, we're just finishing up here. It's pretty close. Illiaster would have been in the lead if he hadn't crashed earlier, but he made up for about 25 to 30 minutes of progress. Very fast.
All right.
Nice. Pretty close behind.
And we still have Dark Samus 3 and 4. Keep in mind, so anything can happen here. But no, Ilya, from crashing 25 minutes back, has absolutely come back in a spectacular fashion. And here we go.
It's like Xbo's just fighting her normally. If you shoot 25 Annihilator shots and then wait for her to do her laser attack, you can skip DS4, which is this final phase, by constantly shooting missiles at her to make her put up her shield and either shooting Dark Beam or screw attacking her. And that will ideally damage her down to death.
And
horrible. Without being centered like this.
And horrible saying we're just out and immediately back into center.
Yeah.
Ilya going for the safety save, but I'm afraid it's going to be too late. Well, Dark Samus keeps not cooperating for the next 6 minutes, then
Might be because he was staying locked on. If you free aim it, it's you don't get hit by those sparks as easily.
there and back to center. Oof. Hey Bash, no,
Whoa.
you've absolutely seen we've seen an absolutely incredible seed here tonight. It's been a little rough. If you're gonna rewatch the VOD, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but let's just say it's been rude. But no, unfortunately Ilya had a crash right about. Oh, okay. There's our Dark Samus kill. I apologize for talking through that.
Yeah, and Xbro's finished with a time 3:11:45. GG's in chat for Xbro. So should be getting Xbro in for an interview shortly.
Absolutely. And GG to Xbro. And again, Ilya, that crash was extremely unfortunate, but still this close, man. Extremely, extremely impressive by performance by both of our runners tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
And Xbro should be here in just a few minutes, hopefully. And it looks like Illiaster's going to go ahead and finish up through Emperor Ring, which you absolutely love to see.
And we have Xbro with us.
GG, sir.
Yeah, GG's, I guess. I don't know, he crashed, so I don't know. I don't know. Did very well, especially if what Pyro is saying is true and he got set by, what, 30 minutes?
Yeah, it was somewhere in sync. I forget the exact room, but yeah, he lost.
Yeah, a good 25 to 30 minutes of progress, yeah.
Yeah. So he had to fight Powerbomb Guardian again and get his get the couple of keys that he lost. But he managed to catch back up to about maybe like he's on Emperor 2 now, so it's not too far behind.
Oh man. I'm gonna just watch. Kind of just exhausted though.
Yeah, I'm like.
I'm going to go ahead and just say the thing that I know I'm thinking, I don't know about off. Why are you trying to give the commentators heart attacks in Dark Aether?
Oh, yes. Yeah, that was...
That
was
dark beam shot on accident
Okay.
at like a 13 life.
Yeah.
My heart skipped a beat when I caught up with the dark beam, I remember that. But I was pretty confident in what I was doing, for the most part. I thought about it, I was like, you know, these guys probably getting a heart attack over there.
Oh, 100%.
Not cool, man.
Because shoot the dark beam through the door, you're at like 19 health, and then just immediately shoot another one to turn on the safe zone as a dark beam shot, and it turns it off, and both of us are going, no, 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 no!
And you were at like 6 health or something.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident in my dark beam. Except when I died right there, I hit the ceiling on my screw attack.
Yep, you bonked, and that one, unfortunately, with no suits, that was a little rough. But just first suit in, I think, an hour and 45 minutes. That was.
I felt like I was constantly behind, so I was just like making huge gambles and leaps in logic.
It paid off.
Yeah. I mean, I probably wouldn't have if he didn't crash, but. I don't know. Well,
We have Ilya just finishing up Emperor Ring 4 and wait, 4, 3. It's been a long day, everybody. Emperor Ring 3 and heading down to Dark Samus 3 and 4.
okay. Well, yeah. I don't know. I kind of want to just, I don't know, sleep. I guess.
Yeah.
Thoughts on the seed? It's rough.
Yeah, no, absolutely. GG to you.
Can't even remember the first of the scene. I don't even remember what happened.
It was nothing good. It was, mostly, again, there were the first couple items. I mean, it was like, all right, we've got screw attack out of the way. Awesome. We've got, space jump boost right out of the way. We've got power bombs there at Dark Missile Trooper, or morph ball bombs there at Dark Missile Trooper. We're good. And then forever it was, okay, where is all of the progression?
Was it? Okay, I can't remember. I don't know if it would have been better if I went to Sank in the beginning or not, but I think the
It absolutely would have. With super missiles being a Sank entrance for no reason.
Yeah, that was not necessarily going to Sank first, that was going through the Temple Grounds, I guess. I don't really consider that Sank because it's only the very first beginning. Yeah, it would have been nice to be able to go over there. I wasn't even going to go there until, because I was just desperate for hints, and I found that hint and said, oh, it's that Sanctuary entrance. I'm like, okay, I have the Sunburst, I have the Dark Burst, this is either the Sonic Boom, or it's the Super Missiles. I'm going to have to take a gander here and say it's the Super Missiles. That's what I was waiting on.
Well, we were all hoping it was going to be supers. It's like, well, it's either Sonic or it's supers, and we're just going to hope and pray that it's actually supers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then there's grapple beam. I thought it was light suit for the longest time, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get the last key, I'm gonna grab light suit. And I didn't have a power bomb, so I couldn't get in the room, and then I found the hint that says light suits for a propane path. I was like, oh, okay, alright, I guess that's probably grapple beam then.
Grapple beam was there at A. Yep.
Yeah.
The only thing we didn't see was cannonball, which I guess had to have been there at wind chamber, because I thought wind chamber was
Oh, what was sunburst?
was wind chamber sunburst.
Yeah, wind chamber was sunburst.
Okay, well then I have no idea where cannonball was. I could barely see it.
Oh, okay.
And
And Illiaster is finished with a time of 3:19:04. GG's to Illiaster.
GG's in chat, everybody. Hopefully we can get him in here to join us here in just a few minutes.
Okay, well, I'll let him have a solo interview for a bit. I think I'm kind of just done for the day, so
Take
I
care.
will sign off.
GG.
I can respect that. GG's.
Uh-huh.
And again, huge shout out and props to Ilya for actually finishing the seed. And did we lose our audio?
No, it's playing. It's playing the music on the Twitch stream, but we're not supposed to hear.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. See, first time commentating one, you're going to make these kind of rookie mistakes.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, no judgment here.
I'm judging me a little, let's go ahead and be honest.
By the way, just in case I gotta remember. Okay, you just go to invite people and all right, yeah, that's how you send the invite. Just making sure.
One way or another, we're going to get Illiaster in here for an interview, so we can talk about it.
Yeah.
Well, I will say I'm a little disappointed we didn't have to have an all boss seed tonight, but because I said that I wanted one, then I have this horrible sinking feeling that it's going to happen much sooner and much more personal than I want it to be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen at some point during this tournament. We've only just started.
Yeah, no, I mean, a 3 hour, 20 minutes seed on our first night of streaming, that's absolutely brilliant. I love it. The good news is, if I was going to get any practice on doing commentary, this was one to do it on, I guess.
Yeah. And you did a great job, by the way.
No, thank you. And we have Ilya.
Hello.
GG, man.
GG.
GG. Yeah, I was actually really happy to participate this time. All right.
Yeah, execution was pretty good. And after that crash, you caught up pretty fast. You were only like 5 or 10 minutes behind at the end of it. And you probably would have won it if you hadn't crashed. So that was pretty unfortunate. Because you were already at like 7 or 8 keys at that point.
Yeah, I was just missing Spider Guardian and Aerial Training Site, so about 7. Or at least I think it was Spider Guardian was one of them. I can't remember.
Yeah, Spider Guardian, and because you had gotten your Power Bomb Guardian, you'd gotten your mining access.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah, I was upset for a second there, but then I decided, you know what? I'm going to continue and finish the run.
Yeah,
And that's
props,
absolutely
dude.
brilliant. Seriously, massive props. Because I don't know if I could have at that point. It's like, oh god.
Yeah, thanks. I'm just
Yeah.
I honestly was like after the crash, I was like, you know what? Whatever happens, happens. It's all good in the end.
Yeah, good attitude.
I say. Yeah, I think you guys both had one death. He had a death to Dark Aether's atmosphere being dangerous, and I think yours was Boost Guardian.
Yes, I missed the power bomb, and I hadn't located either suit yet, and getting damaged by those puffers didn't really help beforehand. So
I'm gonna let you know, first suit wasn't until an hour and 45.
yeah. Yeah, I honestly didn't know if I thought I was gonna have to fight Emperor Ing with Dark Suit at that point.
Oh, so that's why you went out of your way for light suit. You're just not comfortable.
Once
Okay.
once I got the hint, I kind of was just like, well, might as well just grab light suit and then route back, just to be on the safe side. I'm not
Yeah.
comfortable yet with 7 intakes final bosses, but I will
That's
work.
fair.
I'm probably gonna work on that.
Yeah,
That's absolutely fair. Most things, I'll admit, I was kind of hoping that you'd skip it and just go for it, but
Yeah.
I definitely don't blame you, because I mean, I was saying the same thing. It's like, I don't know how comfortable he is. I know I probably wouldn't be comfortable going into final boss, because I know me.
Yeah. I was hoping at least 9 E-tanks if I was gonna do a dark suit, like a run for the first round on this tournament, but no. What happened, and yeah, figured I'd go for it.
But man, you did absolutely awesome, just to be completely fair. I mean, you came back within, like I said, 5 or 10 minutes after
Oh, thanks.
losing 30 minutes to that crash, because it's like, oh no, no. We
Yeah.
hope it just stopped. It didn't stop. Oh no.
It was like 7-8 minutes. I'm looking back at the race time room. I still have it open.
Well, that, and then the amount of time you lost between your last save and where you were at there, it sank.
Right. Yeah, I made the mistake of saving near reactor core, and then I saved again because I was like, oh, I probably should have saved here first just to be on the safe side, and I was going into the mindset of fully expecting another crash in case I messed up something. But yeah, whatever happened there, I don't know if it was like a camera thing in game, or there was just Dolphin not responding in a way that I don't know.
Well, from what we were seeing in chat, Aaron was saying, I mean, immediately right off the bat was hit the cannon and destroyed one of quad heads with a cannon. So apparently that's something that can cause a crash. Let's say Aaron can correct me in chat if I'm reading that wrong, but apparently that's something that if you destroy one of those with the cannon, then it can have some really unintended side effects like crashing. Apparently he thought it was a different room, but it may be the same thing. But like I said, as soon as you hit the cannon through and killed that head, that's right when you crashed.
Okay. That would explain it. Honestly.
Could be wrong.
Oh. Yeah, that would make sense. I must have known about it, just wasn't thinking about it at the time. I wanted to get the room like open as quickly as possible and not locked because of the quad there. But, yeah.
Okay, so say main research coming from elevator, you can crash if you kill quad heads with the cannonball due to RAM overload, but temple access is probably something else, just a dolphin related crash.
Interesting.
So, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, so, any final thoughts on the seed before we wrap up?
Great seed overall. I mean, I try not to hold an opinion on a seed because it's like one of those, because it's like, well, it's all random and it's generated, so it's not like I have an outcome, but like I think it was good because like I feel like I was able to kind of manage my thoughts a little better than maybe in some of the practice like I've done, just routing wise, just trying to, if I end up getting sidetracked, just moving as quickly as I can through areas. I feel like that's something I've definitely improved on. Though, I feel like, again, routing and choices could have been better overall. But yeah, that's all I have to say on that. I don't know. I'm still processing it.
That's fair. I mean, other than the only thing I could say about the routing was the thing that nobody expected, which was super missiles and sank entrance. That got both of you guys. So, I mean, that one was just out of left field. The only other time I've seen something crazy like that was, I think, last year's tournament. One of the seeds had dark beam at sank entrance. It's like,
that was a lot of people's least favorite check. So.
Yeah, I was running out of checks that like before I would have had to review the map again to lose time. So I said I'm just gonna split on over to Sank through get the hint, and I got fortunate, and it was fortunate enough that it was set a beam combo, and on a whim I chanced it and just went to Sank entrance, and I was right.
Yeah, well, with that said, we're gonna wrap this up.
All right.
We have more matches coming up for you tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. We have Captain MD versus Biggest Chungus. At 7 p.m. same day, we have Interslice versus Asder. Thursday, we have Digglerath versus Kazuto. Also on Thursday, Kirby Massive versus Aaron Explosives. And then on Friday, we have Dark Zero versus Bash Prime, myself versus Mr. Miguel, Z Chaotix versus Arrowrazor. On Saturday, Bellador versus my co-commentator, Reed, on Saturday at 3. So keep an eye out for those. But until then, I've been Up82.
I'm Reed Whaley.
And we'll see you next mission.
You guys take it easy. Bye.